Why are we so entitled? Why, as a society, are we so entitled? And where did this come from? I see it every day. I see it in my office. I see it in everyday life. And you probably do too. In education, nobody is allowed to get a B anymore. B's are for the neighbor's kids. They're not for our kids, right? Our kids deserve an A. Why? Because they're special. So, please give my child an A, and if you don't, I'm going to contact the authorities. That's entitlement. Thinking that you can stop traffic because you're on your cell phone and you can cause major accidents and dangerous situations all around you is entitled. Making other people wait when you are in line at Starbucks because your order has to be translated because it's 8 sentences long and nobody understands it. Why do you have a drink like that? And why are you going to Starbucks for a drink like that? Make that at home if it's that special. And don't hold up the line for 30 minutes complaining because they didn't add the Himalayan goat milk to your Starbucks latte. That's entitlement. Thinking that the world owes you something in general is entitlement. The world owes you nothing. The world owes me nothing. This society, this culture of entitlement in our society, we have to adjust. We have to change. If we don't do that, it's just going to get worse. We're going to get more and more polarized, and that's not good, people. So I have some ideas on how we can stop changing ourselves. We can start changing ourselves. We can stop being so entitled. And I'm going to give you some thoughts. Here's some schemas, some ways of looking at the world that we need to start using. Number 1, you aren't owed anything. You're not. I know you're special. Your mom told you you're special. Maybe your dad told you you were special. They told me I was special. But you know what happened when I hit my teenage years? I realized I wasn't so special. Sorry, you're not either. This is called life. This is how things work. So let's disabuse yourself of that notion. Yes, you are special. You're one of 8 million people in the world. Yada, yada. You have your own talents. You can sing and dance and do things like that. Me too, okay? Well, I can't really sing and dance, but we're all special. Yes, we're all special. But the world doesn't owe you anything. Okay? I actually had two thoughts in there. The world does not exist to make you happy. That is not the goal of life. The goal of life is to do more, to add to other people's lives, to add value to the lives of those around you. Otherwise, what are you doing? You're walking around just taking from people all the time. You're walking around thinking that the whole world revolves around you. And this is why you get so upset all the time. And when I say you, I'm just talking to the entitlement generation. This is why you get upset so easily and become so fragile psychologically that you can't recover. The world doesn't owe you anything. Number 1, this belief will drive good things in your life. And it's the belief of my life is my responsibility. How things go in my life is up to me. It's up to my attitude and my beliefs and how I think about things, how I feel about things, and what I choose to do about them. That is my responsibility, not yours, not my mom's, not my dad's, not my family's. That's my responsibility. If you take on this belief and you make it a truth in your life, things are going to go better. You're going to feel better. You're going to be less anxious. You're going to be less depressed. You're going to be more productive. You're going to be a better person in general when you claim responsibility for everything that happens in your life. Does that mean that unfairness isn't a part of your life? No. Bad things happen to good people sometimes. Bad events happen. Bad stuff happens. It just does. How we react to those things, however, is a choice. And I want you to start taking responsibility for your life and how you decide to make it happen. It can either be a tragedy If you want to write your script that way, your movie script, right? We're all living a movie. We all have our scripts. And we just keep playing them out with each other. Is yours a tragedy? Is it a comedy? Is it a heroic tale? I choose heroic tale. Those are my favorite kind of movies anyway. So yeah, maybe a little comedy in there too. No rom-com for me. That's not the thing. And no tragedy. I don't want tragedies. Okay? How about you? And here's another belief that I think will really help you in your life. Life is better when you give to others. Life is better when you take people with you. Nobody is a success by themselves. I don't care what people say. When we say, oh, they're a self-made man or a self-made woman, that's impossible. It takes a village, folks. So there's a lot of people that have added value to your life and made you a better, smarter, stronger person in your life. I guarantee it. Why can't you be someone like that for other people? That's what gets me up in the morning professionally. I love to play a small part in helping people make humongous changes in their life. That really drives me to play a small little part to help people go out and make huge dents in the universe. That really inspires me. Why can't you do that? You can do the same thing. It doesn't matter what profession you're in. You can do that as a father. You can do that as a person. You can do that as a mother. You can do that as a friend. You can do that as a civilian walking down the street. You can do it in line at Target. You can do it at the gym. You can be a good person who makes other people better, who makes other people feel good in their presence, who makes other people feel heard, makes other people feel listened to. You can do that. We don't have enough of that in the world, and that's part of why we're walking around being so entitled and being so scared and angry and fragile all the time. I'm Dr. Leif Smith. Rant over. I hope to see you in my next video.